It's like putting
Well, we're talking about all sorts of things on Better Tech Tips now. But specifically, we're talking about the vulnerability of computers, not Chunky Monkey ice cream.
Not Chunky Monkey.
Which we're all vulnerable to. Who are we kidding?
Doesn't matter. But did you know there's a virus that hijacks your antivirus? Pretty crazy. Well, here to tell us about it, Stan Prager from GoGeeks. Stan, this is known as a double agent.
It is. And by the way, your Chunky Monkey ice cream is still safe.
At least we have that.
So far, they have not infiltrated that.
Just don't buy it online.
That's right, exactly.
Get it in store.
Yeah, so I guess it was only a matter of time for an antivirus to become the object of a virus. And it's actually not specifically a virus. We use, in the geek world, we use virus as kind of an umbrella term because that's how most people relate to these. But this is actually what's called an exploit. So it's called double agent, and it takes advantage of a vulnerability in the Microsoft Windows operating system. Sound familiar?
Which you're not a fan of anyway, are you?
Well, I mean, Microsoft is Microsoft. I mean, what are you gonna? What's your choice, right? So
True.
I'm a Windows
I like
guy.
Apple.
I know. I'm a Windows guy, not a Mac guy per se. Mac is not necessarily safe for everything, but in this particular case, it's a vulnerability they have. It gets in. It then injects a code into your antivirus system, and makes your computer believe, of course, your computer already believes your antivirus is safe, right? It can do whatever it wants, right? It injects a code, turns it into a criminal entity, more or less, which can release malware, which can encrypt all your files, which can deny service, which could even erase your hard drives if it wanted to, and you're powerless to stop it because your system believes that whatever it's doing is safe.
Sure, it believes it's an antivirus.
Now,
Exactly.
if you were to get this, can we go to you and you can reverse it, or is your hard drive just gone?
Well, I'm not really quite sure at this point because it's brand new.
Have you seen it yet?
We have not seen it.
You've not seen this yet.
This is breaking news,
Okay.
as they say.
Okay.
So it's a couple days old that this was released. The point is that this kind of vulnerability is scary because it's not easy to fix. So the major antivirus programs that have been affected so far, McAfee, Norton, Kaspersky, Sophos, AVG, all the big guys. So far, as far as we know, Viper hasn't been affected, which is the one that we sell.
That's the one you like. Is that a smaller one?
It's a smaller. It doesn't have a retail footprint. It's something you buy online. We're resellers for the company.
Gotcha.
It may be vulnerable. It just simply hasn't been listed yet because it's not as well known as some of the other ones. But in any event, so far only Kaspersky and one other have issued a patch. A lot of the antivirus companies are playing down the threat, saying it's really not that serious, whatever. I'm not sure.
It's only serious when you get it.
Well, yeah, and the problem is that no matter, even if they issue patches, unless Microsoft can find a way to fix this flaw, which is integral to, it's part of the DNA of the Microsoft operating system. It's when you install a new application, the Microsoft Windows evaluates that application to make sure it's legit. By tricking it into believing it's legit, unless they fix that flaw, it could go to any software package. So right now it's antiviruses, but it could be any product that you install.
So to be proactive, is there anything we can do?
Well, I think you should figure out what antivirus software you have. That's always important. And then perhaps go online to them and see if they have addressed this double agent. It's called double agent exploit, and find out what to do.
So it's like a recall. You gotta.
Exactly. That's a really good
In the meantime,
analogy.
just eat your Chunky Monkey.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that.
Stay off the computer.
One of my favorite Ben & Jerry's flavors.
Me
by
too.
the way.
That's why I mentioned it.
Hey, happy Father's Day.
You too.
Happy Father's Day to you.
I
Thank you.
appreciate that.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you, Stan.